There is a popular saying that says, if you build, they will come. And today, on the blockchain news via BSCNEWS, we have some incredible, wonderful news that was just published late hours of yesterday, as you can see right here on the screen. If you build, they will come to Pi Network. And this is a wonderful publication. And if you go through to this very particular news, right around about this time, you will see to how incredible this news is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. You're welcome to Atindi for Real YouTube channel. Eka ro, eka son, eka le. No. Ina kwana, ina ini, at anganaga lokacin da kake kallon wannan video. Yes. And here, going straight into the news, right here we have. This is actually by Ben Anthes, who is a co-founder of BSCNEWS. He said, Pi Network has the users to help shape the future of DeFi. And that's usually the hardest part. Of course, you know, if you have the skills, you can build, but having the people, it is the hardest thing to do right now in cryptocurrency. The power of Pi Network. This will likely be the first of several open dialogues of my thoughts on Pi Network. And as my understanding evolves, what appears possible will move with it. So to get on with it, let's start from the beginning. You see, it's just a silly phone app. Nothing has happened for 2 years. You can't even convert it to dollars. It's been some time since I have been inspired to write about why I find a particular blockchain interesting, or better put, exciting. When BNB Change launched as Binance Smart Chain, I was in line at the door, ready to yield farm for lower fees with a belief that greater accessibility would lead to scalability. That bet paid off as the now BNB Chain's first mover advantage as an alternative to Ethereum led it to beat the pack of low fees, high transaction volume chains. But now we have something bubbling up to the surface that brings me that same excitement of something original. Even though all I can do at this time is push, that is mine and wait. I am not early this time, but it sure feels like it. Okay, and here he went on to say these are actually the opinion of Ben, who is a co-founder of BSCNEWS. Here he said, sorry about the pop-up, he said, it's just a silly phone app. Now, moreover, for whenever reason, an easily accessible application is silly. For now, we will ignore the tens of millions of downloads of the Pi Network app to give this idea some room to breathe. I am genuinely curious about what mode of application could be more accessible to the global population than something downloadable and easily navigatable. And here he went on to say, is this mining, liquidity mining, fair launch mining? We decentralized finance, that is DeFi, enthusiasts have never questioned the concept of fair launch liquidity mining, or even better, staking to earn a token that requires escape velocity, or it will surely fall into the gravity of a failed Ponzi scheme. It's not silly, it's accessible. This is his own view, his take on what people are saying about Pi Network. And here he went on to say, but I hear you, nothing has happened for 2 years. Wow. Okay, we are 3 years down now. Now let's see to what we have right here. I think this claim is by definition incorrect, but I see it often. The blockchain itself is up and running with several live applications and roughly 2 million verified wallet addresses. That puts unique wallet addresses on par with Arbitrum and optimism, and only lagging a bit behind Avalanche. Beyond that point, tens of millions of users are anxiously waiting KYC onboarding. I happen to be one of them. When the backlog of KYC is complete, Pi Network will have one of the largest user bases in the sector. Of course, I agree with him on this very particular part. It is super amazing what the Pi Core team is building in terms of KYC. What has been happening for years now in the slow development of a highly accessible blockchain with absurd user acquisition that will be fully compliant with a user base of verified individuals. That's a mouthful, but it's important. That feat has actually not been accomplished across any other blockchain, and I would argue is impossible at this point in time. A large swath of the crypto community may be anti-KYC, which I understand, but the power of a fully compliant network is intriguing. All right, this is great. I love where this is going, and here we go again. You can't even sell Pi. Let's see what his opinion is here. You can't even sell Pi yet. Sell it yet. This point is where I have two competing hypotheses. On the one hand, if you give people something for free, will they unload it at the first chance? Will the sell pressure of Pi be so great that users quickly exit their positions, happy to take whatever gain they achieved? I don't really think so, although I do keep this possibility on the table. Now here we go. Alternatively, what happens when the network opens up and tens of millions of users become available to new entrants wishing to barter with them? Developers will not need to bootstrap a user base, as the user base is there. That's what's different here is who controls the negotiating table. This is where it's interesting. Now, he went on to say there are no VCs to dump tokens to regain their early investment. No users rushing in to chase a token as the price flies sky high, only to see it crash and burn. Instead, developers will need to fight for the attention of the early pioneers. The value proposition really appears to have been reserved. Which DeFi protocol will become the bank of Pi? Or better yet, which DeFi protocol will the pioneers choose? Where will they buy NFTs? Real-world items? This is blockchain experiment that will unfold in the months and years to come, and will be, for lack of a better word, fascinating. I am not sure what will happen, but I think one thing is for certain. It has been built and they will come. Wow, that is amazing. That is awesome. And looking at the last part of it, he went on to talk about what is Pi Network, and he went on to say Pi Network is a mobile blockchain mining project on a mission to give everyone access to the cryptocurrency revolution. The project was founded by a team of Stanford University PhD candidates who designed a mobile-friendly blockchain mining algorithm. Pi Network has evolved over the years and has organized a hackathon, built a couple of working Pi blockchain apps, and is now in the final stages of transition to public mainnet. Wow, this is amazing. I think I like this. This is wonderful. And I tell you guys, I know I didn't make a video for a couple of days now, enjoying the World Cup, and also came across with the weekend with Africa, which is Morocco, making their way into the semifinals. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Tell me what you feel about this amazing fact coming right from BSCNEWS, and some intriguing question that a lot of people are asking out there, others in the other cryptocurrency space. As this is the video and I wanted to bring it to you, and I tell you, just stay tuned because I will be having another video probably today. I have some great news for you. If you have watched to this very particular point, just stick to it because a bombshell is coming for those of you who are wondering on where to actually spend your Pi. I will be going out for a wonderful appointment today, looking into how to see if this will be interesting to you. Just hold on and wait till you see my update. Thank you very much and remain blessed. And don't forget, like, share the video, leave a comment, and also subscribe if you are yet to become a subscriber. Thank you very much and remain blessed. And I say bye for now.